Anil, do you know how to identify business opportunities?
No idea. Divya ma'am, how can one identify business opportunities?
Well, most business opportunities starts with an idea. It is this idea that develops into business opportunities. Let me explain that to you. Now, what is an idea? An idea is the content of cognition. Is every idea an opportunity? An idea clearly needs to be valuable as well. An idea connotes exploitation of a customer requirement. Why should we evaluate an idea? In an entrepreneurship, an idea is concerned with the discovery, evaluation, and exploitation of profitable opportunities. Successful entrepreneurship requires the ability to balance technical knowledge and market knowledge. Many people have technical knowledge and neat ideas based on their technical knowledge. But they seldom address an opportunity. It is hard for them to know if the idea is required right now or later. Is there a need for your cool technology? This question has to be asked for every idea generated. There may be many ideas for businesses, and we need to think of these. Of all the things that are possible, which are the ones where the difference between what customers will pay and what it will cost to make is the greatest? The more unique the opportunity, the more is the payoff, if it is implemented properly.
Divya ma'am, how do we recognize or create an opportunity?
It depends upon how valuable is the opportunity. The questions that arise after the opportunity is identified are how do we know it's valuable and valuable for what? And how do we exploit it and where? It could either be exploited in an industry or market segment. After that comes the question of when. That is, can the idea be exploited in a market's evolution? And how? It means what exactly to produce and how to charge. Next comes the tactics. What type of tactics has to be applied in financing, exits, and growth rate and appropriating rents? With what effect? Opportunity discovery needs some luck too. The odds can be managed once it is discovered. We need to remember to be prepared for the opportunity. Just luck will not be enough to achieve success. Also, once an opportunity is discovered, then you need to know what to do with it.
Divya ma'am, I have heard that markets grow at different rates. Is it true?
Yes, Anil. All types of markets grow at different rates. The idea is to identify a market that is structured and stable, but is still growing and it does not require a very large capital outlay. The graph shows the market size and how it grows along with time span. Markets can be divided as large market size and growing market. You need to identify a market niche that provides high value to customers so that to achieve success as an entrepreneur. Customers are reachable and can be addressed. There are no major brand loyalties if you know how to reach out to your customers. The payback to the customers can be identified and is repeatable. The benefit to the customer in monetary terms exceeds or at least covers your costs plus a reasonable profit. Potential for product expansion and being a market leader. Industry should neither be highly concentrated or highly competitive. After identifying the market potential, you need to concentrate on economics.
Economics? How can this factor play a role in entrepreneurship, ma'am?
Let me explain that to you. Economics flows with time. You need to check the time for positive cash flow. Cash flows, simply put, is the difference between the cash that flows in and cash that flows out. Upfront, the capital needs to be low. Research and development requirement, both initial and ongoing, needs to be low. High gross margins is the difference between the selling price and the cost of manufacture. The personal harvest is what is in it for you. The venture should be high strategic value to a potential acquirer. Pharmaceutical firms acquire entrepreneurial firms for more than what it is worth because it is of strategic value for them. Many times, technology startups that have accumulated losses and modest sales get acquired for many times their worth. Strategic value comes from having important customers, distribution, or a proprietary technology that has strategic value to an incumbent in an industry. Does it cover your opportunity costs? The money that you will make from your personal next best option plus other non-monetary things that you will be giving up. Competing with incumbents is called competitive advantage. The questions that arise here are: can you compete with existing players if they enter? Can you produce at low costs? Can you achieve economies of scale? What are the entry barriers for your competitors? When you can calculate all these, you will become a successful entrepreneur.
That was really very informative, Divya ma'am. I will note these down. Thanks.
You are always welcome, Anil.